What is the deal, beautiful people? It's your boy Uncle RZA. I know a lot of you've been asking for the Forza review. Instead, what I'm gonna do is tackle a bunch of features and things you should know about Forza first and get those videos out. That way I can keep the review nice and short, nice and sweet. It probably still won't be short. There's a lot going on, but I need some time to really dig in and figure out all that what's going on in this game. But for today, let's talk about the point index. This is something that we're going to talk about the point index, and then we're also going to talk about the tune import feature, which actually Snow found. We were online one day and I almost lost my mind when I saw it. It was so dope, but not all good news there. But anyway, so for those of you who are not familiar with Forza, there's a point index. Certain cars are rated in certain classes, everything from what is it, the D class to the R class. So you got D, C, B, A. Am I retarded the way I'm saying this? But basically cars have a rating system, and as time goes on, the rating system's been tweaked a lot. I noticed coming from the first Horizon, Forza 4, now Forza 5, and Horizon 2, coming into Forza 6, you start to really notice a lot of the differences in the index. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. If I were to go over to Nissan, this is a perfect example. Take a look at this GTR Black Edition. So this car is an S class, it's a 702. And in Forza Horizon, I think it's like a 752 or something like that. Forgive me if I don't have the exact number, but it's definitely an S-class car by far. Whereas here in Forza 6, it's barely an S-class car by 2 points. In fact, take a look at this. This is my GTR Black Edition that I bought, and by some trickery I was able to get it down into the A class. Pretty much whatever, and this is here's a free tip: just add the Forza wing. See that 703, the wing drops it down, and so it gives it it reduces the handling, but it drops the index, and that's what you want if you want this car in the A class. And that's a monster car to have in the A class, let me tell you. So that's kind of different. And you know, to be fair, in all honesty, I noticed that the index in Horizon was different from Forza 5 and ultimately Forza 6, and that was okay. I didn't really have much of a beef there. You know, they're kind of two different games, and I get why they would want some cars to not be accessible in certain classes. The point index coming from Forza 5 to Forza 6 isn't that much different. In fact, it's kind of almost the same, and that's fine. My preferred class is the A class, and because of the current point index in Forza 6, you can get a lot more cars in the A class. So for instance, in Horizon 2, the A class consisted of a lot of these BMWs, a lot of these luxury saloons, Audis and whatnot. Whereas you would take the supercars, a lot of the Ferraris and whatnot, they were never in the A class. And it sucked, right? If you were an A class racer, you had to bump it up to the S class to get to play. In Forza 6, the index allows for a large amount of cars, supercars, no hypercars really, but some supercars to actually be in the A class. So you get this very varied range of cars represented in the A class in Forza 6. So that's mainly the difference. There's a difference between Horizon 2 and shout out to the ambulance hauling ass past over here. Welcome to New York, son. So the index is very different from Horizon 2 to Forza 6, but not so much from Forza 5 to Forza 6. So keep that in mind. Now here's a feature that I really thought was super dope that when Snow found it, I was sort of flipping out. I couldn't believe it was there, and we always wanted this feature. There's now the ability to pull your tunes over from previous Forzas, specifically Forza 5 and Horizon 2. Now, the reason I explained the point index first is so you can get a handle on why this feature is broken. So I currently have Supra selected. Let's go into My Tunes. Here at the top left, you see it says My Tunes. These are my Forza 6 tunes. A few people have been using the Supras. Good job. Check out that video for the IGZ Supras. These are actually them right here. Yay. Now, if I hit the RB button, take a look at that. You see you've got the Forza 2, the Horizon 2 files. Watch what happens here. Let's give it some time. Boom. See that? Game crashed. How about that? So that's a bug. Shout out to Snow for finding that one. I think a few people reported it on the forums. But I'm definitely going to also send my feedback on that. But that is not the main reason why it's broken. Actually, because of the point index differences in from Forza Horizon 2 and even Forza is slightly different. I said it was pretty close, but it's slightly different. Those imports don't work correctly, and that's a problem. So let me show you. Let's go over to let's skip that real quick. Here we go. Let's go over to Forza 5. It won't crash on this import. These two cars are reading as S-Class with 751 and 790 point index. That's not accurate. If I loaded up Forza 5 right now, these cars are perfect 700s. They are A-class cars. And this is a bit of an issue. I don't understand why you would put the import option here if you don't give me the if you don't convert or translate the point index to the parts. I think it's kind of useless. You know what I mean? The point of me, I guess somebody somewhere just wants their old cars if you don't care about the point index. But why would you not? That's the whole point of the game. So if I'm gonna pull over my favorite, my most used cars from Motorsport 5, I want it to be the same. I don't want to look. I have no idea like what to do to demote this car to the A class. That's a lot of energy that I'm gonna have to spend to figure out what parts are on there, especially when, if you look at my current 6 garage, I've already rebuilt those cars. So I really think it's dope that the feature's there, but there needs to be some more work done. And I feel like if they can't find a way to have it match the exact number from the old garage to the new one, then there really is no point to it. But yeah, like I said, I'll be doing a bunch of these Forza featured videos explaining a lot about what's going on in the Forza. So far I'm digging it. Stay tuned for some more. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video if you liked it. It's your boy Uncle Brizza. I'm out of here. Peace.